today's video, I thought I would tell you 25 facts about me so that if you are new to my channel and we don't know each other, we can get to know each other. My name is pronounced Shana, and I actually don't know where it's from. I think my mum took the name Shan and basically added an A on the end because Shan sounded a little bit too grown up for the baby she had, so she called me Shana. My name has a hat on it, as you can see from the name of my channel. Apparently, this hat means nothing, which makes me really sad. I always thought that it made the A sound like an R, so it was Shana rather than Sienna. But then when someone challenged me on that and I looked it up, I found out that from that site anyway, it meant nothing. Either way, I think it makes my name look quite pretty and unusual, so I use it now, even though in the past I didn't. I am 24 years old and I was born on 22nd of May 1993. I was born on an island called Guernsey, which many people don't know where it is. It is a little island in between England and France. I have lived in 3 countries. I was born in Guernsey, I then spent some of my childhood growing up in Singapore, and I now live in London. I have quite a large and slightly unusual family. 1 full biological sister, 1 half sister, although I don't count her as a half sister, she's a full sister to me. And I have 2 stepbrothers. I have also had 3 step-parents in my lifetime, and obviously my 2 parents as well. When I was younger, my dream job was to be a pop star. And when I made lots of money from being a pop star, I wanted to spend it all on making a home for homeless people. When I was younger, I didn't realise that shelters existed, and essentially that was what I was trying to do. Then later on, I wanted to be a performer on the West End. When I was 18 years old, I moved from Guernsey to Lancaster in the north of England, where I studied a marketing degree, and I now have a 2-1 BA Honours in marketing. My dream job of becoming a West End performer didn't quite happen, but my current job is a social media manager for an agency which specialises in theatre and museums and galleries. So a lot of the West End shows that you may have seen, or shows that tour around the UK, their social media pages are run by me. When I'm not doing my social media job, I spend my weekends teaching/assisting at a dance school in central London, and I love it. When I'm not doing either of those things, in my spare time I perform in amateur dramatic productions such as Maiden Dagenham, Legally Blonde, Priscilla and 9 to 5. I am one of those people who loves Disney too much. I have a very irrational fear of the ocean. I like boats and I like being on boats on top of the ocean, but I don't like swimming in it, and I definitely don't like snorkeling or diving. I am a pretty fussy eater. When people ask me what I don't like, I tell them it's easier to tell them what I do like, because I couldn't list the things I don't like for you, I forget them. I did my first ever flight by myself when I was 10 years old, and I was looking after my 5-year-old sister at the same time. When I was younger, I used to be very, very scared of dogs, but now I absolutely love them. Basically, if I see a dog, I just turn to mush and want to cuddle it. My favourite smells are petrol, very bad I know, and new books/brochures. I own a little white teddy bear, and he's called White Teddy, very originally, and I have had him since day 1 of being born. When I was younger, I ran into a shelf and had a hole in my head. I then had the hole sewn up with stitches, and when the stitches came out, I decided to take a pot of blue stitches to school and show everybody. I think I was more excited than everyone else having to see them. Some of the most common nicknames I have are Shana Banana, about the only thing that rhymes with Shana, I think. Schnoodle, which is something to do with Shana being crossed with a poodle because I have curly hair, so Schnoodle. And Shasha, which only came about when my family was all much older. You'd think it would be a younger sister thing. She decided to call me Shasha because Shana was too hard, but they only started doing that when she was about 14. That can also be shortened to just Shah. As much as I do a lot of travelling, and I'm very lucky to see lots of beautiful places and go on amazing holidays, I actually really don't like the travelling part of it. Having to remember my passport and get to the airport on time and worry that I've forgotten something really stresses me out, and if I could do without it I would, but I'm sure everyone's the same. I would consider myself a chocolate addict. I failed my driving test twice, and even on the 3rd time when I did pass it, I shouldn't have passed it. But we'll keep that between ourselves. I can drive now, even though I don't do it very often. I am the absolute worst when it comes to replying to people. I know for a fact that there are texts in my inbox which need replies, and I just don't do it. If you're on the receiving end of that, I'm really sorry and I do love you. I'm really into technology. I think it's something that I've inherited from my dad. But if there's a new phone or particularly new camera or something like drones which have just come out, I'm always really keen to try them. And when my dad comes to me with one of his new ones, because he always buys them, I get really excited to spend time with him and playing with his new toy. So there you have it, 25 facts about me, some more random than others. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. And if there are any things which I said which you're like, oh my god, that is also me, like an irrational fear of the sea, please comment below and let me know. Please also stick around, I'd love to see you again and hope that you enjoy watching many more of my videos. Bye for now.